Hey y'all, it's your boy Big Mike. You know that dude you be seeing on the streets and be like, hey, ain't that dude that be doing them YouTube videos? Yeah, that's me. And for today's topic, as you can see, we got 10 reasons why you should be putting sea moss in your diet. I have never tried sea moss before, but one of my Instagram friends just sent me a package, and this was a couple of months ago, and I kept forgetting to put a little sweetener, which I'm going to be using some pineapple juice and with the chunks in it, and then just some regular like um, nectar fruit juice or something like that to give it a little sweetness. But let's just get into it, shall we? So the 10 reasons why you should be putting sea moss in your diet, and I'm just gonna go down the line and just like give my opinion on whether or not it's gonna be beneficial to me. It says eases joint pain. So with me being the couch potato that I've become, the joint pain is like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna say it's a 9.999. So I've had like some operations on both of my knees and an operation on my wrist, and the arthritis. Um, I'm just gonna guess and say that it's rheumatoid arthritis, since I'm not sure what other like types there are. But it's like swelling in my fingers, and it's like really hard for me to just like grab something and just hold on to it because there's so much numbness in my fingers or whatever. So I believe that it's going to be beneficial in helping that, I hope. And then boost metabolism. um Not really sure what metabolism is. It's just how I guess you digest food, and it keeps you energetic or whatever. I'm just gonna say that I'm guessing it'll help with that also. So I don't have that much energy. Just it's just like real lethargic over here. So it says supports heart health. Now I don't have any history of any kind of heart disease in me, but one of my cousins and my mother have, I guess you'd say, minor or moderate no heart issues. I mean, it's not. I'm not sure. No, if they're taking any kind of medication for it, but I'm sure that they should, since it's an issue. I mean, she's just not. Just talking about my mother. She's not just in and out the hospital having congestive heart surgeries and having a heart implant or anything like that. But it's an issue for as far as her. But it says helps control appetite. So on that, I mean, no, I'm a diabetic, and I've been recently put back on insulin. Take supposed to be taking it twice a day, but sometimes you just forget and just have to just go without just like taking it when you first think about it, because you might be in the middle of something and you just wait for the afternoon shot to, before you go to bed or whatever, or before your last meal, something like that. So I'm gonna give that a thumbs up on needing it for that. Also, I'm gonna take a small interlude and take my first sip of this because I'm kind of beating around the bush with these reasons why I should be taking it. I'm kind of nervous about taking it because, like I said, I don't know how it's gonna taste. Even though I did like mix it with some canned pineapples, and I used the whole can with the juice and everything just to put it in the blender and make it smooth and drinkable. So here I go. Take one. Should have blended it a little bit longer. Put it on a high blender next time because it's still a little chunky. I can get it through a straw, but it's like still a little chewable over here. I know it's not the pineapple that's kind of this texture, it's this sea moss, and I kind of mixed it. I mean, like my friend on Instagram, he kind of told me the process of, rinsing it off real good and then letting it soak for, no, he said 8 hours or overnight. So I did my best to like just go like a good 7 hours, and no, I rinsed it off and then let it soak, and then changed the water out and put some more fresh cold water in it, because in this YouTube video that I had looked at, it said that you shouldn't use warm or hot water because it'll like break it down, so that it's, I guess it's like gel or something. But no, I rinsed it off again and let it soak for another 2 hours, and that was like, say, around 5 o'clock or so. It's like 6:45 right now, so it was just under another 2 more hours that I let it soak. But it also says this helps with enhancing thyroid function. I don't know if my thyroid is out of whack or not. That's another one of those organs that I'm just like clueless on what it does for the body. But it says to, soothe the digestive tract. Now, another one of my issues is IBS, and that stands for irritable bowel syndrome. And I've had a colonoscopy, however you pronounce that word or whatever, and no, basically it's just like you being constipated. So I mean, it's like I drink a lot of fluids, whether it's water or juice or pop or beer, just fluids. I consume more than 8 ounces of water over here, because like I get up during the night and I drink two of these mugs per day, and of water per day, in addition to, like I said, all the juices and pops and stuff like stuff like that, because I have no chronic dry mouth. So if I'm thirsty all through the night, I'm taking a sip of water and something just to keep, from feeling, having that dryness on my tongue or whatever. So I'm hoping it'll help with that. It says provides remarkable nutrition. I mean, I'm not sure about the vitamin C's and D's and zincs and all that, but it's in there, so I'm hoping it'll, add to my nutritional intake also. It says promotes mental and emotional health. I'm guessing that's saying that, it's good for keeping you focused and, just mentally alert, just, just help you from, preventing you from like getting Alzheimer's or something like that. And the final one is supports immune system, which is basically, fights infections and stuff like that. And it's like I've been getting, like I said, with my hands and stuff being numb from arthritis, I get like scrapes and stuff, and then later on I see a little blood clot there because I didn't just feel whatever I scraped up against, and it's a scar there. So I'm helping it'll just like, you know reduce the scarring and just help out with that. So that's my take on the pros of taking sea moss. Take me another sip here. Man, I really should have let this like blend on high a little bit longer. So now I'm having a little hard time sucking it through the straw. I don't know how to explain the taste. I mean, it's not quite like, when you eat a raisin and it's got that chewy texture to it. I don't know. It's just like I add the pineapple, and I know that's not what's got this chewy rubberiness to it or whatever. But I know I'm gonna blend it a little bit longer the next time I do it, because it's like the person that gave it to me, he said to just use a little of it at first, and it came in this little pouch here, and I used half of the bag, and he said that it's gonna double in size after you let it soak for a while. So I guess I should have really just used like a quarter of it, which no, it's in this nice size little Wendy's cup here. Shout out to Wendy's. They got a great baconator. If y'all try that early in the morning, it'll get your day started. But yeah, it's like try to use just like a quarter of the bag, and just like like I said, rinse it off real good, and then just put it in. Devil, Lord Jesus, it's calling me now. Somebody's always calling me or texting me or emailing me or hear my inbox notifications. It's like, man, you don't never call me when I'm not doing anything, but let me try to do a YouTube video, and all of a sudden, let me call Mike and see what he's doing. Let me get on his nerves. Just something. Ugh. Anyway, try just using like a quarter of the bag. It's like, I don't know, this might be 2 or 3 ounces raw, but after you like let it soak overnight, it's gonna, like he said, double, but I think it like really tripled in size after you like rinse it, and let it soak a while. It really absorbs the water, and comes back to how it was in the sea, just real fluidic or soft or whatever. So just make sure you have a large enough container, and just like let it soak overnight. Give it a good eight, no, let it soak overnight or whatever, and then I'm sure you're gonna want it to taste like something. So do like I did and use like some pineapple, excuse me, or your favorite fruit. Just I might try some orange juice and some like fresh orange segments or something next time, just to give it a little extra flavor. I'm not just gonna add like tablespoons and tablespoons of salt. I mean, sugar, and just make it just real fruity or whatever. But just the fruit that you use is sweetener enough. That's like nature's natural fruit over here. So let's just stick with the natural fruit. Try not to do like me and use the canned pineapple. So that's kind of leaning towards preservatives and stuff like that. But it's like my first time trying it. I mean, I know I'm not just going to get miraculously healed from just trying it one time, but we're gonna stick with the sea moss for a hot second here. See how beneficial this is. I mean, it's like it don't really have no taste. I mean, it's like I didn't just try it by itself or whatever. I mean, it's like I can taste the pineapple and the other juice that I put in it, but it's just I don't really like the texture of not blending it more so that it's an actual smoothie or whatever. But yeah, it's like I had the canned pineapple just sitting out. I didn't like keep it in the refrigerator to keep it cold, or put ice in it, because I didn't just want it to get watered down. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a try, a few more times. I got enough for like, it was like, this is of half of the half, so quarter of what I actually used. So I got another half a bag here, so that's another, 2, 3 more servings. Having a real hard time trying to get it through the straw now. Man, I mean, it's almost like a jerky. It's so rubbery. You really gotta blend it really long for a long. Put it on high and just like let it blend for like a good 5 minutes or something. Because if you don't just like let it soak and bloom and soften up, this is what you get. I hurry up and kind of rushed it, so I think I'm gonna just like let it like soak overnight the next time I do it, and then just blend the heck out of it. Comment below. Let me know if you've tried sea moss, or if it's helped you or improved your circulation or your joints. It says over here, eases joint pain, and that kind of thing. And I'm not going to just go over all of them all over again. I just trying to point out some things that it's supposed to be good for. So let me know. I'd like to hear your points on if it helped you out. But give this video a thumbs up if you like what I mentioned about it. The pros of it. I don't just know any cons, but I did notice they pointed out one in the YouTube video that I looked at, and I forgot what it was. But like I said, get a video a thumbs up. Let me know if you've tried sea moss before. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm for real. Do that right now. Hit that like button and then hit the subscribe button. Yeah. And hit that bell notifications on all so you get notified whenever I do make a YouTube video, which is normally on Thursdays like today. And don't forget to share the video. Somebody else might want to know, hey, this guy, he made a YouTube video about sea moss and said it's good for this and this and this and this and this and this. So yeah, you have that and that and that, and it might help you to just get you a little bag of sea moss and make it do what it do over here. That's gonna do it for this week, folks. I get at y'all in another 7 days. I holla.